Hello, Arcmatter here, and welcome to the show. I just seen 3 Geeks show, well, most of it. I wanted to do my own video, so I had to cut out just a little early. So shout out to 3 Geeks Network guys, Mike Majee. Thanks, guys. I have fun doing 3D printing. I'm still learning a lot of stuff, and I will continue to try to do my best in doing some more stuff. Nerdbot for all your Nerdbot stuff, Sticker Mule, and of course, don't forget about Superhero Feed, which is now Comic Week Now. XDA for all the tablet stuff that I'm currently not doing. Tons of information, great people on the XDA, and we can go from there. I'm thinking about having a giveaway since I hit 1,500 subscribers plus now, and I'm thinking about doing some Funko Pop giveaways, so you might want to check that out. It is going to be a Star Wars Funko little package. I'm going to do a Funko, a regular Funko, a 2-pack Funko, and a couple other things I picked up over the year that I was going to do it a while back, but I didn't. But maybe that would be a good thing to do with my channel, since I know that the audience is maybe just a little bit bigger than my Instagram or so on. So anyhow, why we're here, it's kind of sad to say I have a hard time because I grew up with so many of his movies. I compare myself how I feel. You know, you see this guy on stage or in the movies, and it was always neat. Jerry Lewis, Telethon Master Royale is what I would say at the time. Millions of dollars that he brought in for that charity in his telethons and stuff. Many movies under his belt. Many movies. He was 5'10", which, you know, that's hard to believe. I thought he was a little bit shorter, but he always looked a little bit shorter, but he wasn't. Age of 91 today. 15 nominations, 16 wins of various things, 188 different appearances on TV and so on, different things, 188. Not as many movies, but I mean, come on. He made Paramount a load of money, and he did a lot of other things too. He did this movie, which I can't remember off the top of my head right now, but where he devised a way to film. He did all these cutouts of all these rooms, and I can't remember what it is. I should have wrote that one down. I apologize. But he came up with the technique to do all the filming in wide enough angle, developed a new camera, so that he could film all this the same way, where it's all these different. The stage was split. So he had all these different rooms for all these different scenes, besides the huge lobby, that where he could cut to each of these scenes and all the rooms that he did. I know he was a caretaker of a girls' school thing. I think that's what it was, I think. But anyhow, one of my favorites also that I remember was where he played a Martian laying on the planet. It was a black and white movie. I love that one the most out of a lot of them because the tone of it was a little bit different, and it wasn't Martin Lewis, it was just Jerry. You know, it's sad that their breakup happened, but I don't think Jerry was like the 100% most kindest person at times, and I'm not sure why maybe that could happen. But I always liked Jerry Lewis because I kind of looked up to him because he was a skinny little guy. I was skinny in school and small, so I could really relate to him as far as this guy was kind of nerdy like me. And that's why I related to him the most, because I seen somebody who was so much like myself when he was that, because though I don't think I was as funny as him or as silly, or did I do as many pratfalls, but I looked at it that way. I looked at it as like, there's this guy that's skinny on screen doing these movies, that's, you know, with the weird pitched voice, doing these movies that I felt the connection to because of that. I felt that, you know, wow, this is just neat, and maybe it's better for me. I watched every single one of his movies, good or bad, even the ones where he did it, since he was so big in France. I watched a lot of movies that he did and brought over here, because I watched them just because I wanted to see him on screen. Though as he got older, you know, I don't think his temperament was as well. Also, you know, when he was doing an on-stage show, he slipped on a mic cord and he fell on the actual mic and injured his back, which led him to, you know, start taking medication, which as with All Stars, it doesn't help. So anyhow, I just wanted to touch on that the most. That was, a lot of that. I'm watching The Defenders, and it is good. I'm not going to say great. I like the connections are a little bit better. I'm agreeing with what some of the Three Geeks have said on some of the stuff, and some of not. I'm not going to spoil it. I'm almost on the last couple episodes, so I'll finish it out. Also, I started a thing where I wanted to do underrated actors or actresses, and real quick, I'm going to go Stockard Channing. I love Stockard Channing, not only just because of Grease. She is very underrated. She did a movie called Where the Heart Is, and she played Mama. That's what she called her, and that's a movie you definitely got to check out, because it's just a good movie. It's just a good movie. It's one of those movies where you sit down, and I think everybody can kind of watch it. So, that. And then for all you animated fans out there that really like a lot of stuff, she plays Barbara Gordon on the animated cartoon series. She was Barbara Gordon. So she kind of touches a couple bases, and she gets in there with some of us nerdy, geeky people touching that. But Stockard Channing, underrated. She's done lots of stage stuff. Her on-screen presence is really good. I just like her. She can look not at the camera, but I'm saying like she's there. But she's most remembered for Grease, but I don't think she should be, because she's very diverse. She is. I think she can do comedy. I think she can do serious, something in the middle, kind of like Where the Heart Is, because she's serious, but there's a little bit of lightness in there. So, I mean that's my one thing that I promised I was going to continue on, was my underrated actors or actresses, and that was Stockard Channing. I don't think I have anything else really to touch on. That I said watching The Defenders. Also, one other thing I want to say, Paramount is in trouble. Universal is in trouble. Paramount, Universal, whatever. They're in trouble. Spending too much money on some of these movies. Don't make bad movies. That's all I can say. Don't make movies. Maybe sometimes we need to take a step back before we take a step forward and start doing some of these movies. The guys were just talking, Three Geek guys were just talking about Shaft 2. No. Because then you're going to make me want to at least look at some of the movie because of Samuel L. Jackson. I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that. It's like Jason was talking about Independence Day 2. I think I've seen enough in the trailers. I don't want to see it. Though the perception of all this stuff, I love any alien type things in science fiction. But for some reason, I'm steering away from that movie. Maybe when it ends up on a dime rental on Vudu or something like that, maybe I'll watch some of it. I don't know if I'll watch all of it, because Jason kept saying something about a puke bucket, and I don't want to go there either. So anyhow, I think that's going to wrap it up. Oh yeah, and I wanted to mention Tom Cruise is hurt. Somebody got video of it. He was jumping from one building to another, and there was also a safety wire for him, but he's hit the side of the building. It actually looks like he smacked his whole face into it. But he acted like he was fine. He got up and he was wobbling around. But now production of Mission Impossible 6 is halted. It's not going anywhere. So Mission Impossible 6, we may not see it until Jetsons timeline. There you go, Mike G. So we won't see Mission Impossible 6 until the Jetsons timeline. Maybe that's right. So anyhow, this is Arcmatter. Please like, please subscribe. Thank you all for tuning in, subscribing. It's been a great pleasure for me hitting 1,500 subscribers. When I just do this, it's just something, and with all the overtime at work and other things, I'm just glad that I can keep at it. So, like I said, please like, please subscribe, and have a great rest of the week.